think as soon as he lifts his head, we're going to try to get this. I want to give him one more chance. TAHR vitals sit really far forward, so we're going to aim at the shoulder. As soon as his head goes up, we're going to try to have this shot find the mark. Guys, I cannot believe what is standing down there. A 10 fabled TAHR, 121 to 126. I can't tell what fur that is, but there is nothing like the absolute jolt of adrenaline. When you see that thing, you can just tell it's out of place. Spotting it, 10 fabled, the exact thing we've been after for so long, and now the real struggle begins. We're going to try to take this with the bow. That has been the commitment the entire time. So we're going to grab the hawk edge, make sure we get the correct arrows and only the correct arrows so we can't possibly shoot it with the wrong ammo. And we're going to try to get this guy down with the bow. I can't believe he's here. There's the 420 grain arrows. And while we go down, I'm actually going to adjust my perks to the archery perks just to give us any additional chance to get the shot. There he is there. Just got our eyes on him. I still don't know the fur. I can't believe he's down there. So here's the thing. We're going to attempt to go spot and stalk on this. I know it's possible, but TAHR, specifically the Great One TAHR, are really hard to get close to, and he's in a pretty darn good zone. I can certainly imagine getting a tree stand or something set up down there, where if we can't get in the range now, we can get it done from a stand, a blind, whatever we can set up. Looking at that, I think that's the skull with one of my favorite horn variants, if I'm understanding this estimate correctly. I cannot believe he's here. Around 3,600 kills, and now we get to try to get in range and stick an arrow through the vitals. This is going to be tough. I mean, look at that. The size of him. Oh wait, is that the skull? I don't think it is. Is that the gray? Oh, their zone just ended. Or did it? No, it's only 1630. He's just moved in there. Okay, that certainly could make this a little bit more difficult. What fur actually is he? I think it's the gray. You are kidding me. That's one of the most incredible looking furs. I love it so much. It's grown on me from the moment they revealed it. I cannot believe that. That's nuts. Okay, so here's gonna be the plan. We have to try to use some kind of cover, and it's pretty well known there's not a lot of brush up here in the mountains that give you any cover. A lot of the trees and stuff around just don't. We do get a little bit of cover, actually full cover, right here at this small pine tree. Where is he at? Oh, he's right there. Oh my goodness. 30 meters away, attentive. Back to calm. I want to see if he's going to stop and feed. 30 is a shot we can do, but I really want him to be standing still. We're not going to take that shot on the move. Look at that beautiful fur. You can see the bluish eyes from here. He's at 28. You got to be careful with alert TAHR. They kind of spin around, so we're not going to try to alert him. We really need to take the shot when he's just standing still. Of course, he's walking right back up where we just came from. There's not much we can do about that. Oh, just like that. He's gonna flee. Look at that TAHR. Man, okay. So all that stalking, and it just didn't work. The plan is gonna be then, as we get run over, we're gonna set up a tree stand or a tripod or something down here, and we're gonna try to get him that way. We are just not risking the shot. We have worked way too hard to end up whiffing because we're trying to rush it and get him when he's alert. Gonna try a ground blind. Took some precision to place, but that's the tree that we were hidden in. If he walks into that same vicinity, we should be perfectly in bow range. So now we gotta rest to the next day, get in here before him, and this is gonna be an agonizing wait, I guarantee it. Man, it's not the best setup, but we might just have a chance here. I don't know when he snuck in, but our great one's down there 68 meters away and just kind of feeding out. I don't know what would be alerting that one. As long as it doesn't alert the great one, we should be all good. We literally saw him when we tried to stalk go from about that location and walk right up past the blind. Oh, he's bedding down there. That's so cool. Now, I think what happened was we hit the 1700 window, and that's why he walked up there. Probably gonna have to wait. But it could be well worth it. I like this setup. Man, he is right there. 31 meters, but alert. And they do that thing where they kind of spin around really quickly when alert. He really needs to be calm before we try to take any kind of shot. Gonna feed around 35. Is that a shot we're willing to take? We can probably get a meter or two closer, but we're not taking any kind of shot until he actually stops and feeds. Oh, he's walking even just a touch closer than that. This feels like as good an opportunity as we're gonna get. He just can't make up his mind though. Well, back to attentive. And maybe gonna feed right there. If he does, I think with this wind, that's a reasonable shot. He's gonna feed. It's 41 meters. Let's zero for that distance. And I think as soon as he lifts his head, we're gonna try to get this. I wanna give him one more chance. TAHR vitals sit really far forward, so we're gonna aim at the shoulder. As soon as his head goes up, we're gonna try to have this shot find the mark. Perfect. I was so scared to take that shot. I just don't know how we're gonna get any closer than that. I tried. I can't get a tree stand in any of these trees. I think we got him. I don't know how that could possibly be. Nah, it's not spinal cord. That's vital blood. I was so much more scared to take that shot than any shot we've ever taken on a great one, and we dropped him. Fabled Gray. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. I have never been more happy to claim a great one. I don't even know if there's great one TAHR music. If there is, I'll turn the music on just so we can actually hear it. And here we go. 10 Fabled TAHR with the bow. Got our great one. There's the music. .126.07. Shot could not have been any more perfectly placed. Center punch the lungs. With these great one TAHR, there's more room in front of the heart than other species, so you gotta be careful. Look at all the fluff. That's why we aimed basically at the leg, used that as our target, and you know what? We probably better tax it before something bad happens. There's the music again. We'll listen to it. It's everything I could have wanted from a great one TAHR. I mean, the fur is just fantastic. From the speckling in the legs, one of the fluffiest neck furs of all the great ones. Like, you've got the little bit of white fur on the face, the just white, almost striping down both legs. It's such a beautiful animal, and it absolutely presented a challenge. It has been 1 hour and 53 minutes since we initially spotted him, just getting set up in the ground blind, and he finally just decided to turn broadside. We took that opportunity, dangerous as it may have been. I just don't know what we could have done better. We had to give that a shot. Perfectly broadside, wind perfectly in our face, no crosswind, and we got it done. I want to have this screenshot of the true score. We never remember to do that with great ones, so we have it. We have our great one TAHR. One of the best furs, one that I see so rarely posted in the community. I think we can finally stop staring. I don't know when I'm gonna stop shaking. That shot had me so freaked out, and I've said many times, we don't use the bow on great ones because it's challenging or to try to do something difficult. The entire point is it forces us not only to be careful with our shot, but to get close. That was as close as we could get. We just couldn't get a better opportunity than that, and it worked. We've got a great one TAHR, and we're gonna go back to the trophy lodge finally and place him in the main lodge. Man, it's like a greeting. Look at the sun hitting the great one bear's face. It's so cool. I don't even know where we're putting him just yet. The way that we've done this is that all the great one multi-mounts are basically visible from the door. I'm not sure we can continue that without maybe some kind of careful figuring. And I think for now, about the best thing we can do is take down our roe deer and put together our multi-mount, the What in Tarnation mount, with our great one TAHR, Fabled Gray 126.07. We've got the singular albino female we got, And then I think day 1 of our TAHR grind, we killed this silver straw variant. It was always meant to be a placeholder, in case we got the great one before 2 rare females. Well, we've done that. And now, we can make this mount. Look at that. Just such a stunning animal. That gray is really fantastic. The scars was, of course, the variant that I always said I wanted. I mentioned it, though, after we spotted him. This gray, when they initially showed it off in the stream, it wasn't among my favorites, but it's growing on me so much. It looks so good. I don't know what pose we want to go with. Could do something like that, but I feel like what we had there before really shows it off quite well. I think we're going to go with that for now. Really solid horns. Got those real nice ridges along the tops. I mean, a 126 score. It's like a massive diamond. It's like so much bigger than any diamond could get. And I love that idea with a great one. I'm still shaken up from going for that 40-meter shot. I'm so glad we did, though, because it found its mark. Double lunged our great one, Fabled Gray TAHR. And now we need another rare female for the multi-mount. I cannot believe that happened. It happened slow. Certainly didn't happen fast like so many great ones that we've gotten. Suddenly the shot's there and we go for it. That one took forever to set up, but we got him. We've got our great one in the lodge. And as I said, now, in addition to our diamond snow leopard hunt, the hunt for a second female rare TAHR goes on to try to complete that multi-mount. Unbelievable that just happened. Walking past all the great one mounts. I don't know if there's any angle you could possibly see them without going into the back room. I don't think there is, but I think it's just what we're going to have to go with. And man, I think I'll stop rambling at that. One of the most heart racing, adrenaline pumping, not just shots on a great one. The agonizing wait for him to show up. He finally gets there. He's alert at like 30 meters outside our blind, and to get it done, so cool. But anyway, that is indeed going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.